All right, welcome to the new channel. So I'm super stoked to get this channel started, and to kick things off, I'm gonna show off my brand new machine that I just bought to help out the property, all of the roosts and the roots per se. So this is a brand new LandHero Chinese mini skid. They're starting to become more and more popular across the landscaping tree work outfits, which I am a part of. I do tree work and some landscaping here and there. It is everything that you can expect it to be. It's Chinese. It's bright orange, which I love. It's got the V-twin engine, the 23 horse. Everything about it works well except for the tracks. The track system is less than optimal. I think it could be a lot better. I chose this style because, you know, all the big manufacturer guys, they all run triangular tracks, so I figure, you know, if you can't join them, why not copy them, right? Everything on it is bone stock. It's got 10 hours on it. It's got 10 hours, 9.5 hours. What I've done to it so far, obviously the things that you have to do right away. Change the hydraulic fluid. I went from an AW32, which was factory, and it was like a yellowish sludge type color, and it just nasty. Changed it to a AW46, a little bit thicker. I changed the oil, made a gigantic mess, and I did not put the easy drain tube in there, so I made that mistake. You shouldn't. Definitely buy the easy drain tube. What else? I put a Edelbrock electric fuel pump on it with the 1 and 2 filters on it, because, you know, who knows what's inside of that gas tank. And I completely removed the diaphragm fuel filter on there, so it's just totally gone. All the vacuum stuff is plugged up and no longer functioning, so I think that helps. I did wire this up to this cutoff switch, so you can hear it running. And turn the switch on, shut off, and it's off. Another thing I did is I wired in my own fan switch. What I did is I bought 2 of these little baby fans. I think they're 6 inches. They're really kind of hard to see in there. And 2 of those on either side. One's a push, one's a pull. They don't work great, but something is better than nothing. And I also wired the main fan switch to, the main fan to this switch also. So when I flip the switch, you get all 3 fans running at the same time. And I also switched the push fan on the hydraulic cooler to a pull. So now instead of it's pulling everything, because what I figured out is this thing likes to get hot. That's its biggest issue. So one of the things that I'm trying to counteract is obviously the heat, because the exhaust is right next to the oil cooler, which I'll show you in just a second. So it's pretty standard functioning. Mine is a little bit different. I turn the key on, turn the battery on, then I come back down and start it. Starts and runs fine. Send the boom up so we can get to the hood. And key off and battery off. One of the things you'll find on these controls is they're a little bit less than easy to work with and get used to. You know, this is obviously forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, but bucket down, bucket up, you know, you get the idea from the picture there. Once you've used it a few times, it makes it easy. So right here on this machine, I know some of them are similar and some are different. I know some have the cooler at the back where you stand, and some like this don't. But where this one is, this is your cooler, and right there is your exhaust. So I mean, that fan is just taking that hot exhaust and sucking it right in and pulling it right out. Pulling all that hot air straight from the exhaust right into this fan, and then pushing all that hot air straight through your oil cooler, which is less than optimal. Dual pump system. Obviously the thing is a mess because I changed the oil. But yeah, I just wired all 3 of the fans using what I had on hand because, you know, things are expensive nowadays. But everything works as it should. You just flip the switch, and then you've got tons of fan power, which seems to have helped a little bit, but it still likes to creep up into that mid to high 70 degrees Celsius range, which, as everybody who's ever been on the internet and read anything about these machines, is a little bit close to pushing it. I have had it up into the 90s once, but that was because I needed to get a job fixed, or a job done. This one has the Zerk fittings for the tracks. Pop this cover, there's a Zerk. I'll probably do a video on that also later today because I need to tighten these tracks. They're too loose for my liking. Another thing is if you get them off kilter just a little bit, that's when they try to pop off. I feel these retainers in here aren't steep enough, maybe, or maybe the teeth on the tracks aren't steep enough. Either way, whenever you get off kilter, it tries to pull those tracks right out, and it's really annoying. Maybe just bigger wheels, because it looks like there's plenty of room in there for bigger wheels. But yeah, so far I've enjoyed it. We're gonna do some more videos with it working. I just wanted to put this out there, get it going. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, yeah, hit me up if you're thinking about buying one. I love it. It's been a great help around the area, around the plantation, the homestead, if you will. And you know, these are inexpensive. They're expensive, but they're also inexpensive to the point where if you were to go out and buy name brand, you know, you could buy about 4 of these for the price of just one. Let's see, other than that, I think that's it. Till next time.